Hello, and welcome to this very impromptu video about the Vitsoe 606 shelving system. It's also partly about another of my favorite book or record shelving or bookcases, I guess, called the LLLP. But mainly I wanted to make this video for one reason, and the reason is that when I was researching which shelving system to get, I pretty quickly discovered the Vitsoe 606. And it's sort of like a very YouTube famous shelving system, I guess, but every video is like really like beautiful surroundings, beautiful young people presenting how it looks in their perfect homes, and that's not the kind of home that I have, and I imagine it's not the kind of home that most people has. So I thought I'd give show everyone how it looks in a perfectly normal-ish at least house. An old house in Denmark where I lived with my family. So yeah, that's the Vitsoe, and then the LLLP, I guess I just like to show everyone how awesome it is. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. It's a Danish designer, and the website looks like it hasn't been updated in a long time. So, but yeah, at least then you know that it exists if you, like me, enjoy records, enjoy bookcases, and the design. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so let's take a look at the 606. We have it on top of our staircase here, and it's a small space that we have with a little reading nook where you can actually sit if you can climb behind the plant there. But yeah, it's a pretty small space where we just have the doors to the kids' rooms, and then this little table and this little area here. And originally we wanted to have a big, like a bookcase that took up the entire wall, but we have this in the ceiling that goes to the loft, and you're not able to take the stairs down here if you have an entire bookcase there. So it turned out to be my luck, since I was the main driver for the Vitsoe 606 in the family. And yeah, I picked it up used. I paid 5,000 Danish kroner. And I don't think that was particularly cheap. I kept the search agent for 606 just open, and I saw one other thing pop up that was way cheaper. So either that was a really good deal, or this is not a particularly good deal. But I'll be keeping this for a long time. So like at this point, I don't really mind too much. If we go and zoom in a little bit, or I guess just move closer, you can see that it has a lot of dents and imperfections, and I really was nervous when I picked it up about this, but I don't really mind. And I think, let me see if I can back up a little bit, I think that one of the main features of this is that even if it's a bit messy or dusty, or that it shows signs of use, it's still a really nice design piece, and it still looks like nice, clean, and modern. We got it in silver, which was a bit of a coincidence. All the ones that you see on YouTube are always white, but I think that white on a white wall in this case would be too sterile, and I think it looks like almost futuristic in this silver color. So yeah, that's how we chose to have it, and it's just really basic, you know, shelves that are deep enough to have vinyl records, but we just have books right here, and yeah, super happy with the purchase. Really happy to have found it used, and yeah, I enjoy it every time I look up the stairs when I walk past on the ground floor. But yeah, mounting wise, we had a guy who knew what he was doing mounted, and you can see, I think maybe it's called a shimmy right there. The house is super old, and the walls are very, very sketchy, so I'm glad that we didn't mount it ourselves. We also didn't get, since we bought used, we didn't get the stuff that you need for aligning everything the way it's supposed to be, but yeah, we just bought our way out of that problem. So yeah, that's our Vitsoe 606. Let's move on to the LLLP for a little peek of that bookcase. All right, so if we move down the stairs, we get into our dining area where we sit when we have guests, and also use the table as like a project table. We also have this where we measure our kids. But way back here is the LLLP bookshelf and record storage thing. I could have removed the poster, but there you go. It's made out of birch plywood. Pretty sure it's birch plywood, and it has a few imperfections. I could understand when reading up on it that stuff like what you see here, you're not supposed to, I mean, it's not supposed to be there, I guess, but I don't mind, and I really like that it's a natural material, and I also really like that it's really easy to assemble. You just have these on either side, and then you have a long rod that goes all the way through, and you just tighten the bolts, and you have to, of course it's heavy, but it's really easy to assemble. Yeah. And I think it houses around 250-300 records as it stands now. And it has also the benefit that if you have small kids, you can just move your records up and they won't be able to reach them, and then you can keep whatever is less valuable down here. So yeah, that's the LLLP bookcase, and a little bit on the Vitsoe as well. And if you have any comments or questions, just be sure to leave them in down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as soon as I can. And otherwise, thanks for watching, and I think I have to go let my cat in now. He looks like he wants to get inside. Thanks for watching.